What's up, students? So in this video I'm going to solve the fifth question from section 2, which was asked in your examination. A divider has two uneven sides of lengths 3 and 5. It can be opened to a maximum angle of 70. Calculate the maximum distance it can measure. Now a divider is an instrument which is used to measure unknown lengths. So this is a small example of the divider that I have just made. So here it has uneven sides. So that's the longer side, that's the shorter side. That's 3, that's 5. And it can open to a maximum angle of 70. If I try to open it further than this, it is going to basically just fall apart. So this is my divider opened at a maximum angle. Now how do you solve it? How do you find the maximum length distance it can measure? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it on my distance here, that is the maximum distance it can measure, and I'm going to lay it down. What does this do? It forms a triangle with the two known sides and a known angle. Now whenever you solve problems involving trigonometry, you always name the three angles of the triangle as capital A, capital B and capital C, and the side opposite angle A is small a, side opposite angle C is small c, and side opposite angle B is small b. Now where will we get the cosine rule? For that, what you need to do is you need to have your formula sheet. If you don't, you can always go to my website. Let me just move this to show you where it is located. So if you go on sample papers published by BTech page, that is under sample tests, and you click on download your formula sheet, it is going to take you to the formula site, the formula page. And when you scroll down to page number 4, you have your trigonometric rules, and you got your cosine rule here. Let me just zoom in a bit, which says a bit more. So which says a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. Now this is the reason I chose to name the three angles of my triangle in capitals, because they stand for angles in my formula, and the three sides in small as they stand for sides. Now moving back to the problem. Right, so now we know, now after naming the triangle, A is the side that we have to calculate. We are lucky here because that is exactly how it is written in our formula. So what we do is first we make a note of the information that we have given. X is the unknown, 5 and 3 are the known sides. The three angles, I have angle A as 70, B and C I don't have them and I don't need to know them, so let me just leave them alone. I have my formula written here, a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. Now here you got to use rules of transposition, which you must have learned back in school. Whenever you have a square over an unknown, when it goes on the other side of the equal to sign, it goes as root of. So in my formula here, what I have done is I have substituted the values of the known values, that is b is 5, c is 3, so 5 square plus 3 square minus 2bc, that is 2 times 5 times 3 times cos of a, which is cos of 70. Now what you can do is you can actually answer this question in one step using a calculator. So now let me show you how a calculator can be used to answer this problem. Let me turn it on first. And now whenever you're solving trigonometric problems, if your angles are given in degrees, always make sure that your calculator is in the degree mode. Now I'm going to type this expression over here exactly as it is in my calculator. So I have here under root sign 5 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 times 5 times 3 times cos of 70. Always you close your bracket. Always check if you have written everything correctly. That's 5 square plus 3 square minus 2 times 5 times 3 times cos of 70. And then when you're happy, equal to, and you have your answer here, 4.87. Now it's a massive decimal number, but I will only be writing my number to 2 decimal places because that is more than enough. Right, now for the marking scheme. So if you take a look at the problem, if you are able to draw a rough triangle, now this is very rough, you will be given 1 mark. Don't spend a lot of time trying to draw a perfect figure, so that's going to be one mark only. If you are able to write down the unknowns given here, that is the 2nd mark you will get. 3rd mark will be given for the correct formula noted, and the 4th mark is correctly substituting the values in your formula, and the 5th mark will be for the correct answer. So that's the mark distribution. I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck.